Now say power is power, BI is BI. Say how many members want to say like that? Okay, what is BI? Leave about Power BI. What is BI? Business intelligence.
Business
Okay, in
intelligence.
short, for DA and BA, it is very much required. Why it is required? Every time you can't give the numbers to the management, they'll not figure it out. Okay, the numbers will be more in millions, trillions, and billions. So at that time, to customize those numbers, you will be using a visualization, and that is called business intelligence tool. Okay, BI in the sense business intelligence. And who is the owner of Power BI? Microsoft. So after Excel, why you are learning Microsoft Power BI? The reason is this: Power Query and data model. It's similar concept where you can recall it again Excel. Got it? You have to recall it, what you have done in Excel and what you are doing in Power BI. Is it similar or it is advanced? You need to understand the concept, so that tomorrow in interview, it will be very easy for you to cross check, or data validation part, you can do it easily. Okay. So in Excel, we have opened from data tab and all those things to get the data. But in Power BI, how do we get it? We need to analyze those things. Clear on that? Any questions? Okay. Microsoft Power BI is a collection of software service. When I'm talking about software service, there are multiple services there. Okay. Which is one of that is Power BI. Okay. Apart from that, it is an application and it is a connector that works together to turn unrelated source of data into well organized. So if you see here, there are different data sources. Do you know what are the databases we are using here? This is Internet Explorer, which is online. This is Salesforce. Okay. This is Access DB. This is Excel spreadsheet. This is SQL, and this is MongoDB. So these are the different platforms we are connecting to Power BI to get the data and information, and then we create a report. That is the configuration of BI, business intelligence tool. So you connect with n number of data sets in a same go, but the format should be same. You can't mix up everything. Okay. So there are three types of query, which means whenever you import the data, you have three types. One is importing part. Second one is live connection. Third one is direct query. So now you will be learning all about import, how to import the data. Clear on this? Okay. Coming to this part. How many types of Power BI you have? There are three parts of Power BI. What is that? Desktop, service, and
More.
okay. What is this three? Let's understand here. So whenever you are using desktop, it will get you the application in your desktop, in your laptop, in your mobile, wherever it is. It's just an application. Okay. And it is free of cost. There is no extra charges for the time being. We don't know when it will change. But from 2015, I'm saying it's free of cost. So we have launched, I mean, not me, Microsoft has launched from 2015 onwards Power BI. Okay. Standalone tool. So at that time, desktop is free, but the service, it is paid. Why service is paid? Because whenever you want to share your inputs, your insights, or your data visualization, dashboard or report to other user, you need to pay for it. That is called license. And that license cost is approx 830 rupees per month. Starting license. Got it? But when you're gonna use, when you want to share with others, even to your team members, to other person, in short, even for your client, if you're sharing, the other user should also have the license. That is also mandatory. Remember these things. Okay. In interview, they're gonna ask you. For fresher, definitely they're gonna ask you. How will you share your report to the other users or client, to your management? So you have to publish this report. It is clearly mentioned. Power BI service is used to publish the report, where you can create new visualization or build dashboard, share dashboard with others. To share it, for this, you need a license. Got the point? Once you got this, you can download in mobile application and it is free of cost. Okay, why it is free of cost? Because already you have paid in service. The same user ID and password, you can use it here. Got it? But if you are directly downloading mobile and if you are trying to execute, you will not get it, because you have to buy a license. Starting license price is 830 approx. Clear? Any questions? Okay. So you need to pay? No, you don't have to pay now. When I'll say, you have to pay. Clear? that should go to my account, not to XLR account, or else you will not get it. Just kidding. Okay, don't take it personal and don't complain. Ayush sir has taken the charges and all. No, it's free of cost. I'm gonna show you how to get it. Now, how it works, Power BI, let's understand, because we are focusing more on desktop, not in service, not in mobile. Okay, it is just a layout, how you design the pattern, that is called Power BI service and mobile. Service is more, but for that you should have a separate classes, not in this. Okay, because you're a fresher or your experience, you need to know about this desktop first. 90% you will be working in desktop in real time. 10% you will be working in service. Okay, the requirement will be worked in desktop, not in services. Sharing part, yes, this is important. Got the point here? Okay. Now, how to work and how to go with a flow. Let's understand. E2E development, Power BI desktop. What do you mean by E2E? End-to-end process. When I'm talking end-to-end means scratch to scratch. From basic to advanced level, you're gonna learn the process. Okay. Now, see, first thing I just want to clear it. The way of I train and the way of other trainer train may be differences. I'm not saying no. Okay. Once you're learning here, you need to explore other things also. It's not like that whatever I'm teaching, it is 100%. Remember, whatever I have experience, I'm giving you that. I'm sharing my knowledge. That's it, based on my experience level. So whatever the detailed information I'm going to give you, it's actually 80% correct, accurate part. 20% you have to search it. Got it? Because you're learning as a beginner. You're not a corporate employee or you're not an experienced candidate. If you're an experienced candidate, the level of training will be different completely from day one itself. Okay. So for that, if you want to become a pro, you have to explore many things. You don't have to stick on this part. This is from the beginning to the moderate part, whatever you're learning here. And this is completely end to end of my process, what I have learned and what I have worked in my experience. Clear? Okay, first thing is ingestion part. Ingestion is nothing but your get data option. How to get the data, how to fetch the data from different sources, you're gonna learn from here. Transformation. Transformation is nothing you have done in where? What is transformation? Transform data. What do you mean by that? Power query, ETL process. Modeling, data model, which means Power Pivot. So you have these two concepts. First, you get the data, then you clean the data, and then you create a relationship. After that, you build the reports. That is called designing. And when you want to share with others, you should have premium subscription, which means the license. Clear on this? These are end-to-end process. And these are things you're going to learn it day by day. And then this, I want you guys to make a note. One line answer. Make a note, please, everyone. Why we use Power Query, what is the useful of Power Pivot, all this condition they have given you. I hope we are clear. Now, how good you are in analyzing, let's see. Huh? What was that? Done? Oh. Okay. Now let's see. How many unique visuals you're seeing in this graph or in this dashboard? Let's understand that for a moment. Can you please cross-check and let me know? How many unique visuals you're seeing here?
$11.
Thank you.
5, sir, I think.
5. Thank you. Anyone else?
5, sir.
Half line. Can I get the response? Speak up. 9. Thank you, sir. 8. Next.
11.
11. Good. Next.
4.
Huh?
4.
11. You? 11. Okay. Next.
10, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So the ratio is from 4 to 11. No one is saying 14, 13, nothing. Cool. First thing, if you want to learn something, you need to respond when the trainer is asking you the questions. If you are just sitting and admiring the things, then I'm not showing you the movie here for your kind information. Okay? It's a class, we need to interact. Then only we'll understand the concept. If you don't interact, you will not understand. It's just a copy paste. See, most of the students do the same mistake. I don't want you guys to do the same mistake again. Ask your query, whatever it is, but it should be genuine. What you understood based on that. Okay? Actually, when I say unique records, it should be actually 4. 1, 2, 3, and these cards are all repeated. These are repeated items. I said unique records, unique visual. This is 1. This is 2nd. What do you call this? Which chart it is? Bar. What do you call this? What do you call this?
Donut.
Good. Okay. What do you call this then? It's a card visual, which you have used it. In Excel, you have used with the help of shape. But in Power BI, it is a card. Clear on this?
The KPI.
And others are repeated all values, which means the card is same here in everywhere. The size are different and the values are different. I said how many unique visuals you have. I didn't say how many outputs you have. Try to understand the question. First condition. Clear? This is Power BI, you are in an advanced level now. You'll not be writing more formulas here, I'm saying you. But you need to understand the concept step by step. That is very important for us. First tool has to, in terms of, market, research, MySQL or SQL Server, anything. First tool. Second tool, Excel. Third, Power BI. Fourth, Tableau. Now you decide. At least minimum you should have 3 tools in your handy. Excel, SQL, Power BI or Tableau. You should be at least 80% good on this 3. Clear? Add-on, yes, Python is there. If you want to add anything, you can add. R scripting, whatever you like. That is the add-on tool. But as per the market for a data analyst, 3 tools are mandatory. SQL is first important thing. Second is Power BI. Excel. Third one is Power BI or Tableau. You can choose whichever you like. Now coming to this. And no comparisons here. When I'll discuss about the comparison, we'll discuss. Or else I have 400 pages of PDF. If you want, you can compare. Okay? You can sit alone at home and you can compare. But no comparison because you need to understand the tools, not the comparisons. First, you don't know about the tool and you have started comparing. Acha, in my phone, I have this. In your phone, you don't have. First, execute your phone. Try to operate. Okay, the same concept here also. No comparisons. To install Power BI, you guys must have these kind of a conditions. These are the smooth checklist. So first thing, Windows 8.1 or Windows Server 2012 R2 or later. So everyone is having more than 8.1, I guess. So I don't have to discuss this. Okay. When you have 8.1 and above, which means Windows 10, by default, it will be inbuilt. You don't have to worry for this. Microsoft Edge browser will work now. Internet Explorer is no longer supported. So older Internet Explorer is not working. So Microsoft has integrated their own browser, which is called Edge. You can connect and you can download for Power BI. Memory RAM, at least how many GBs you need? And recommended is? Okay. And display, sometimes you may not see OK button or minus button because of your screen enlarging part. At that time, you have to modify this display. Okay. At that time, not now. Windows display settings, if your size is changed because you can't see the text or app or other item more than 100%, you have to reduce that. And these are the steps. You have to go there and you have to align it. I'll discuss that. CPU is 1 gigahertz. And what is the bit processor? 64 or better recommended. Okay, these are not required. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all these things. In short, how do you see these things? First, if you want to see which Windows you are using and what is your RAM, then you have to use this search button, Windows search. And there you're gonna type system information. And here you will be searching for 3 things. Remember this. The first thing is, wow, very less this time, not bad. OS name, system type, and then available physical memory. So minimum it should be 1 GB as per the condition. Actually, it should be 2 GB, but 1 GB is also fine. So check it out in your screen, guys. These 3 conditions I want you guys to cross check. Anyone who is having lesser than 1 GB RAM?
Sir, can you do it again, sir?
Just search system information, sir, here in the search bar. System information. Click on that, you will get this window. Okay. So you have to delete unwanted applications, first thing. Okay. And whatever the videos or images you have in your folder, move it to the other D drive or E drive. C drive, it should be free. Okay, I have n number of applications, so that is the reason it is showing me 512. So I'll be deleting now. Clear on this? Any questions? If you have lesser than 1 GB, your Power BI will work slow. Then don't blame me for that. Ayub sir is going very fast. He's not waiting for us. No, I'll wait. It's the same timings I'll give you for all each and every member. But I want you guys to check your RAM first. Because of your system issue, you can't blame me for that. Got it? Thank you. Online, I hope this is clear. So
Yes,
the
sir.
criteria minimum it should be
Clear, sir.
minimum 1 GB. I repeat. Okay, in case now I have 512 MB, how do I do it? So in short, what I have to do is I have to go to a control panel. Control panel here. And here you can see programs and here uninstall a program, which I'm not using. Whichever is unwanted for me, I'll be removing that. So for the time being, I'll be removing, I have Tableau public, Tableau, and then I have here on-premises data gateway. So I'm uninstalling this, which is consuming 2 GB of size. Can you see that? So I'm just uninstalling it. So like this, you have to uninstall whichever is not required for the time being. Later, if you know how to download, you can download it once you are complete with your Power BI. I'm just showing you how to uninstall. Clear on this? Now, how many users have Power BI in your system? And so that is the reason. Okay. So first thing, you may have Power BI in your system. Is it an office system or a personal system? Personal only, right? Then you need to uninstall the Power BI. Why? Every month it gets updated. So that is the reason, instead of downloading another one and trying to update, uninstall the application and install the new one. Okay, that is the best deal, I would say, for the time being. When you're working, automatically it will get updated. You don't have to worry. Clear on this? So now you have to uninstall. How to uninstall? Again, I'm showing you. Search bar, control panel, uninstall application, and you will be searching here. And then after selecting this, uninstall. That's it. Or right click, uninstall here. So this is what you guys have to do. I hope this makes clear to everyone. So first thing, you guys need to uninstall it. Okay, why? What is the reason? Let me explain you here. Have a look here, guys. This is a platform where you're going to download this Power BI. And when it got latest update, and which version I have, October version. So that is the reason 1 month old it is. So I need to upgrade. Why we need to upgrade? Basically, whenever you get a software upgradation in your mobile, why you guys do that? Simply
Some new features.
for some new features, and some whatever you have a bug earlier, it will resolve that. Okay, they'll rectify and they'll clear that doubts. So same concept it will be. So every time we need to update. Clear? But yes, how often you can update? Every 3 months you can do it if you want. But if you need latest update, every month you have to do. Clear? I want latest update. I want to be up to date. Why? What is the reason behind this? In interview, they're gonna ask you which version you guys are using. And you have to say the version is this 2.138. And when it has been published, you have to mention that November 27 or November month. Simple. Okay, because something may be added. See here, they have given something. So we need to check that. I'll discuss that later. So let me uninstall. Even I'm uninstalling it. Okay, I have done it. So first I'm gonna guide you how to download and how to install. The same way you will go and do it in your system. Clear on this? Don't be in hurry. Today is just installation and demonstration. So if you work faster than me, then all the best. That's it. Chalo. So the first thing, this is the link where you are seeing my screen, and here you have download option. If you click on this download, you will be getting 2 options. So which option you gonna select? First one or second one? Second one or
First
okay,
First one.
just show you why I'm asking you. See, whenever you are using system information, where is that system information? I have closed it. Okay. System information. What is your CPU or system type? What is that? So which one you gonna use now? 64. So again, I repeat, you just need to click on this download, and then you have to click on 64 and you have to download it. Clear? Today, offline students, if the net is not working faster, then you have to use your hotspot. Clear? Your mobile hotspot, you need to connect. I'm saying you again. So I have used here. So it is getting downloaded. Once it gets downloaded, where it will pop up? It will pop up here in the download option. If you go here, it will show you here. Okay, let's wait. So it is 50% done. For some users, it will take 1 hour also, 2 hours also. For some users, why? Because they are using the older version of their laptop. It may be 8 or 9. No, it's 10. Then yesterday, yeah. So once you have done this, you will get it here. Now let's see. So this is the size of file and you got it here. It will show you Power BI setup x64. Listen carefully here. Right click and you will be using open option. If you click on open, it will ask you in the backend, okay. Next option, blank report. If you click on the blank report, you will see the overview of Power BI like this. Huh? Can't do anything. 10 minutes are more than sufficient. Try to understand. Okay. Now, listen carefully here. In this, you guys are seeing this option, settings icon. If you click on the settings, it will redirect to that page.
Negative one of settings.
Don't you see that? Okay, wait. Okay, click on file, options and settings, and then options. So once you are in this page, so the first thing you need to do, some presets before starting Power BI, that is called security part. In this security, you have to checklist this map and fill map. I repeat, you have to checklist map and fill map. You have to checklist this. Don't press OK. Don't press. Just checklist this. That's it. Do it. Once you have done, wait there. Are we good? Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir. Yes, sir.
Once you have done that, then you will go to the preview feature. And in this preview feature, you will be enabling everything. So like this, you will be checklist all the things, whatever you're seeing here. Everything. This is whatever the updates you get, everything it will get added. So now the latest one is text slicer, which you got recently. So that is the reason. Do you see the settings icon? Click on the blank and you will be seeing the settings icon. Power BI is open. Then first open Power BI, then we'll discuss. Others, it is clear? Others, wait,
Yes,
wait.
sir. Yes, sir, it's clear. Yes, sir.
Okay, you need to checklist everything. Once you guys have done checklist, click on OK. Everyone, click on OK. It will ask you to restart. Is it asking you?
Yes, sir.
Please press OK again. And then close this window. Close this window. And it will ask you. Sometimes it may ask you, sometimes it may not. If it is asking you, don't save. If it is not asking, just close it. Done? Okay. Once you close it, how do you open Power BI? You will be having a shortcut key here. Okay, one thing. Double click on this, it can get open. Or else you have to use download, Power BI desktop. If you search like that, you'll get the app. Just click on this, it will get open. If it is opening within a minute, then it is called your system is good in terms of performance. If it is optional, okay, here you have the tabs which you are seeing it. File, home, insert, modeling, weave, optimizer, and help. So these kind of a tabs you will be seeing in Power BI and Excel too. Excel also had home, file, insert kind of things, right? So few same scenarios you have it. This is called ribbon or tabs. Below this, you will be seeing the options. Okay, these are the options here. And now, if you move to Weave tab, you will be seeing here the conditions like this. Pan Manager. Can you see that in the Weave tab? Just drop down once. and you need to select only the one option, the first one checklist. If it is selected like this, see, if it is selected like this, remove this option. Just click on that, it will get removed, the checklist. Okay. So why we have done this? Let me just show you. For example, in the right hand side, if I click on data and if I click on format and if I click on some XYZ options, so I'm getting different pans, right? If I select this, show only one at a time. So let's see now. Now I'm just clicking on data. It is data, fine. When I click on build, it is changing to build. So one single pan, it is working. I don't need a single active one. So I need to remove this. To understand in a better manner, we need to remove this option. Clear? First step. Second, here by default, it will be 3. You don't have to select anything from here. It should be by default 3. Is it there in your screen? Cool. Well and fine. So this is the weave option. What you are seeing? Weave in the sense, the overweave of your system application. Okay, now coming to the next concept. Below, I'll just come this and this later. I'll go here first. This is your canvas, which is known as report layout. You can create a report inside this border line. Getting it? Inside this border line only, you can create a report. If you are going out of this, it is not possible. So this is the line, which line you are seeing, the dotted line. Okay, first thing. Now the below option, what you are seeing is, these are called pages. You can create n number of report pages. I can add it. I can modify it. If I want to delete, I can delete this page. Delete option. Okay, you are in the page 1. Okay, this is called your desktop layout. If you want to convert everything into a mobile layout, you will be clicking on this. So after creating a report, if you want to show in a mobile view, then you have to click like this and you have to create it. But majority wise will not be working as I said. Okay, we'll be more focusing on desktop layout. So in this, we're gonna create it. Okay, once you have come here, you're seeing the arrow buttons, which is plus and minus sign. This is called zoom out and zoom in. Okay, when you're gonna use this option, let me explain you that also. So here, you guys are seeing these icons. Okay, fine. When I click on zoom plus zoom in option, are you seeing now? No. So always remember, it should be exact page, which means fit to page. So what you will do, you will be clicking on this option, the square button. So it will come back. So by default, it will be like this. If your visuals in your screen, any visual, pie chart or anything, if it is showing you small, it doesn't mean that you have to zoom out it or zoom in it. By default, your screen size is that much. Okay, you can use only 2 options. You can reduce the steps. Then you will see more bigger. Got it? This is the one way to approach it. Now the last option which you are seeing at the end, that is called settings icon. Settings means it will go to the settings page, which you were in, where you do presets and all. So if I click on this, it is showing me this. Clear on this? So the same options you have seen. Now coming to your real-time scenarios, which one you will be using? So first thing, you will be using all these 3 and this. This is called as a pen. So let me just write it over here. So by default, you have 3 pens over here. So first one, now it is changed into 4. Okay. In the right hand side, you have 4 types of pen. The pen is first one is here. Build. Okay, data. Second one is build. Third one is format. And fourth one is, I don't think it's fourth one, right? It is filter. In the right hand side, you will see the filter option. If you click on this, it will expand. If you hide it, it will collapse. So expand and hide. These options you have it. Okay, these are the 4 types of pan you have in your right hand side. When you're gonna use these steps, we'll discuss later. Now, coming to the left side, left side, you will be seeing view. Okay. So you have 3 types, but actually it is now 4, I guess. Okay. That is add-on option. So 3 types basically we'll be seeing in interview. The first one is report. Second one is we called as table. Third one we called as model. And the fourth one is DAX query, which is optional. Okay. This is optional here. Please make a note. Now coming to this. Let's understand the first thing. So as I said I'm talking about this all 4. Okay. So first thing, whenever you see here to create a report, you will be in the first option that is called report. Okay. By default, it is selected that only. By default, this is called your report page. Second one we called as table. Table when you want to see all the columns and all the rows. And we use model view, which is called as data modeling, Power Pivot, to create a relationship. When you're gonna use when you have 2 or more than 2 tables. Is it clear? So in one table, you can't create a relationship. When you have 2 tables, then only you can create a relation. At that time, you're gonna use this model view. So table view, yes, to cross-check your rows or columns. And the first one is report view. Clear? Any questions? This will be your interview question, definitely. How many types of views you have? This is DAX. I'll discuss later that part. Okay. In the right-hand side, you have data. So if you don't get the data, you have to get data. Okay. Once you click on this, you will get all the data from wherever you want to extract. You can extract it. The location it will show you. But we are not going to use from here. Once you get the table here, you can build the visuals based on that tables. Okay. And the third one is format. To format in the sense coloring the visual or doing whatever the numbers and all. That is called format. We'll discuss one by one step in an easy manner. Now, the most important thing to create a report, what do you guys need? Data. First thing, if anyone asks you which version you are using, you'll go online and you'll search? No.
2.1.
Okay. So how do you get it? It is available in the help. If you click on this help, you will see about. If you click on this, automatically you'll see the information. November version 2024, 2.138. Clear? This is your version. You need to explain this. So whenever any interviewers ask you which version you're working on, so you can just cross-check here before attending the interview. 1. Second, now if you want to get guidance from the support team, you have these all options. The documentation, training videos, guiding, and support. All these options you have. Whatever the updates you got it. Now this month, current month, what you got update? If you don't know, then you have to click on this. This will redirect to online. Power BI blog. So you can see here. So what is November 2024 features over here, and it is showing you all the information. Power BI in the sense it's not only about the desktop, it is about online version also and about mobile also. So see, they have mentioned in mobile apps. Okay. So you have only these 3 latest release, nothing else. Matrix set in the preview, which is okay. We'll discuss that. Applications and more custom colors you have it. Okay. And gateway is also released. So that is what, nothing else. So these are the updates. So if you click on this, you will get the updates. Remember this. This is for latest update, whatever the version you are using. But if you need to learn Power BI and if you want to align with the same data set, what Power BI team is giving you, then in help, you have examples. If you click on this example, you will see sample data. And if you click on sample data, what option it is showing you? Load sample data. In this load sample data, it will redirect to your navigator. So like this, it will redirect to your navigator. And if you click on this, this will give you the preview, but it will not give you load or transform. So if you checklist this, then only you'll see load and transform option. Clear? It's same like your Power Query, nothing else. But from where you are getting this data? From Power BI team. They are giving you the data. From where it is? Examples sample data and load sample data. You will get a navigation window and you need to select that. You need to checklist and then directly load it. Clear? Can you guys try it once? Financial data. Now, listen carefully here. If you expand this arrow, are you getting the columns? Check it out. We called as column headers. So which country do we have in our table? We have any country name? Can you see there? No, it is not available here. To see the detailed information, we're gonna use the help of view. Which view we're gonna use? Table view. If you click on this, and if you see here, you got all the data information. Check it out in your screen. Now, can you see all the country list?
Yes.
So this is
Yes,
what
sir.
table view means. Table will give you the detailed information and data will give you only the column headers. Got it? If anyone asks you, which country do you have in this table? Then you have to click on this table view, drop down this and show all the country names.
Sir, can you?
You guys have done this. Now let me just go back. If you want to create a report, you have to come back to the report view. Now here you have a dotted line and this is called border line to create a report. Okay, beyond this you can't create. Today you're gonna understand how to format the page. Okay, so whenever you click on, I'm not using any data over here. I'm just clicking on the format part. So the third option which I'm selecting is format. If you see here, you have a page information. So step by step, I'm going it. In page information, you will see page 1. So you can rename this page 1. I can create, okay, a basic charts. If I type, is it changing to the basic chart?
Yes.
So that is called renaming part. Second, the page type. If you see here, you have 3 page type, but by default, it should be standard. Keep it as standard. Now coming to this canvas settings. In this canvas settings, you will see the type. So if you drop down, you will see 4:3, which will show you like this. If you see letter, it will show you like this. If you click on tooltip, it will show you this much only screen. So in this area only you can build the visuals. So if you need 16:9, this is your default one. Check it out in your screen.
Yes.
No, sir, I want more than this. I want height more. Then you have to click on custom. If you click on custom, by default, you can change the height. So I'm changing height to 850. So you can see here. Okay, this is how it works. No, sir, I want default. Whatever I have from the system, I need that. Then you need to click on this, reset to default. Check it out, please. Are we good? Okay, now listen carefully here. There are 2 types of coloring part for the background. So one is called canvas background and the second one is called wallpaper. So the first one is canvas background. Whenever you expand this canvas background, you will see the color option. Okay, just cross check in my screen and then do it in your screen. That will be easy for you. So now in canvas background, I'm changing the color. For example, I'm just keeping something gold color over here. Is it showing me? No. The reason why it is transparency is 100%. You need to reduce that. You can just reduce like this. Now you see the color?
Yes.
So like this, it will give you a darker one. Or if you want to keep lighter, you can keep lighter. Clear on this? So this is called canvas background. Canvas color, and this is called your wallpaper color. You can choose 2 ways of coloring part. So canvas will always work till the border line, the dotted lines. More than that, it will work as a wallpaper. But in real-time scenario, we'll not be using wallpaper. We'll use only canvas background. Clear? If you want to remove that color, then scroll a bit down, reset to default. reset to default. You got an option. Now, I want to add an image here. What do I need to add? Image. Okay. How can we add? If I click on browse option, you'll be having a number of images wherever you have downloaded. So let's see. And if I use transparency below like this, you can see here. Got it? You can add any image from your browser. So browser means you can select your files. For example, if I select pictures and if I select this, you can see here. This is your background. So in this, you can create a report. So most of the users will add themes like this, the background color. Okay, they'll not choose the color. They'll add this kind of a wallpaper, the gradient color ones, so that it look very good. Okay, in terms of finishing. Any questions still here? Online and offline?
No, sir.
All good? Everyone?
Yes.
Good. Now let me just reset it. Now this was all about your wallpaper. These are filter pan and filter card. You then just have to use this. So we are not going to work on it. Now coming to the next concept here. Now I want to create a visual, a single visual. So how do we create? See, there are 3 ways to create a visual. One by one, I'm explaining you. Just cross check here. Don't touch your system. When I expand, now imagine that I need to show product wise what is the sale. So I'm just clicking on the checklist and I'm just clicking on this checklist, the boxes which you're seeing. Automatically it got selected and automatically I'm going to get the visual. So which visual it is showing me? Bar. Clear? Now, second visual, how to operate the second way. If I drag this product and drop it somewhere here, what option I'm getting? Product. So it is a table format. So if I select again sales and drag and drop here, automatically changing to bar. Okay, but this time I don't need this. I need to change it. To change, you have to add build option. Now by default, it is a bar chart. If you need pie chart, you can select that. If you need donut, you can select. If you need table, you can select. Got it? And the third way to approach. Suppose I want to create in a column. So I'll just select first column. So now this is activated. I'm selecting the product and I'm selecting the sales. I got it. Clear on this? So 3 ways of approaching. One is drag and drop. One, by default, you'll get the bar chart. And the second, you can select the visual and you can change it. Clear? Go ahead and do it. Now let's understand the second scenario of this. So here we can add a number of pages. As I said you, I'm adding one more page here. And then I'm renaming it. Double click on that same page 2 and rename. Now I have a question for you guys. Let's try how good you are in understanding part. Can you guys get me this too? 2 visuals. Right. Try in your screen, guys. Done? Okay, let's see. Have a look here, everyone. No one will touch your screen now. So when I'm selecting here the bar chart, and when I'm selecting product and sales, so by default, the visual is getting highlighted. Okay. Now, if I select the pie chart, what's happening? The same visual is converting into a pie chart, which is wrong. So you will be selecting the bar chart, and the line which you're seeing, it's active line. If you come out and click somewhere else, it is inactive now. Now you can add pie chart, and then you can add segment and sales. So you got now two visuals. I hope you guys are clear with this. Can you guys try once? If you guys have not done it.
So can you please
sir.
repeat it?
Sure, sir. So first thing, whenever you create, this is called active line. The borders which you are seeing with a circle. Okay. If you are in this, it will act only the same visual will change every time. So you have to be out of this visual. So it means you have to click somewhere one time. So it will get disconnected, deactivated visual. Now here you can add one more visual. Can you see this now? Now this visual is active. In this, you need to select segment and sales. That's it. Cross check, please.
Got it, sir.
Thank you. I hope everyone is getting it. Cool.
Sir,
Now the last concept of your visuals. So let's understand about few topics. Quick access. So let's do it in a simple way. I'm using one bar chart. I'm adding a product and sales. Okay. One is this. Second one, I'm using here column chart. Okay, let's go with donut chart. I'm using segment and sales. Okay, now listen carefully. I want to highlight this chart, not this chart. I want to highlight which one? Donut chart. So whenever you want to highlight, you have, when you select or when you keep your cursor inside this, you'll be seeing three options here. One is filter, which you're not going to use until unless it is applied. This is called focus mode. If you want to enlarge, you can enlarge it. So a bigger screen size. Okay, that is called focus mode. If you want to go back, you can go back. Click on this focus mode. And if you want to go back to the report, you can click. So this is your report page. Now in this three dots, which is called more options, you have something called spotlight. Spotlight means it will grade out this visual and it will show you only this visual. Highlighting, that is called spotlight. Clear? I want to showcase to my user this one, not this. If I want both, now again, I'll click on this. I'll uncheck this option. I got it. Can you guys try?
Yes.
Now, in this three dots, I'm selecting now bar chart. So whenever I click on this, it will show you the circle. That is called active chart. Okay. I'm clicking on this three dots. You have export data. Export means it will convert into Excel. Okay. The same data it will convert. Product and sales. So let me just show you one by one. Export data. And you can see here, it is converting into a CSV file. So you can just save wherever you want it. For example, I'm using the desktop and I'm writing here PowerBI 12 p.m. This is my folder. And in this, I'm just saving that file. So once I go to that file, that place, let me just click on this and you will be having PowerBI here 12 p.m. And if I open the same data set, you will see. So it will be converted into a CSV format. So you can see here. Got it? First thing, export data is that. Now coming to the next option, 3 dots, show has a table. This will convert into a table. So visual will also be there and table will also be there. Okay, the second option. Third option, if you click on this, you can add new calculation, but we'll not be doing this. If you want to remove this visual, you can click on this. So this is one way to remove. To delete the visual, you can use this. Okay, remove option. And then you have something called sort axis. Now how it is accessed? Sum of sales, descending order. So it is highest to lowest. So if I click on ascending order, it will convert from lowest to highest. So lowest sale to highest sale. Is it clear on this? Can you cross check? If you want to delete both the visual in one single go, both the visuals, Control A and press delete in your keypad. It will get deleted. If you want to get it back, Control Z. Undo option. If you want to delete only this bar chart, just select this bar chart and click on delete in the keypad. Is it working now?
Yes.
This is how it works. Now, how to save this file? Control S. You will see save this file location part. Are you guys seeing like this? So select any locations if you have. If you don't have any locations, so always remember you have to click on more option. If you don't see your location, click on more option. It will ask you to browse this device. Can you see this? Click on that. And now select the location where you want to save it. I want to save in PowerBI 12 PM. I have created a folder. So here I'm just writing day 1. Basic visuals. So I've saved this file. Clear? So again, I'm showing you Control S. It will go to this option and you have to use browse option. Click on that and you can use that option where you want to save. Clear?